Hello guys. Welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy today's video. And I apologize for any grammatical or spelling errors. I had my reasons. You barely managed to whisper before the world around you goes dark. Brief time skip. You groan squirming as you try to open your eyes. Your head pounding. You try to move but the restraints keep you from doing so and the pain shoots throughout your body. Ugh. YN. Wake up. Your eyes slowly open. Your vision blurry as your eyes try adjusting to the barely lit room you were held captive in. Tied to a chair. Great. The first sight you're greeted with is Levi tied and beaten. Levi. What is happening? Where are we? Your eyes widen as all the events come rushing back to you. The mission. The abnormal titans. The ambush. TCH, what does it look like, genius? Someone has us captured. Ah, look. You're finally awake. A guy in a suit and a mask steps in front of you from the dark corner. Who are you? You squint your eyes, your head still dizzy. This asshole here wouldn't tell me who he is or why he has us captured until you woke up. TSK, you don't remember me, YN. I'm hurt. He says, placing his palm over his heart. I swear if I am stuck here because of something you did in your past, I'll be the one to kill you before he does. This earns Levi a kick from the masked stranger. Now no. That's no way to talk to a lady, Levi. Besides, what's to keep her from being the one who is stuck here because of you? He says as he grabs Levi's jaw tightly, making him look up at him. Levi grunts, probably from all the pain. You're lucky we need you for our experiments or you would have been a dead man long before. Experiments? You don't mean you. OYN. How can you forget me, love? He says as he lets go of Levi and steps towards you and caresses your cheek before slapping you. It's rude to forget about the people you killed, YN. Your eyes widen at his words and your head snaps up to look at him. He removes his mask and smiles down at you devilishly. Kai. You say through your gritted teeth. What? Ah. Seems like you do remember me after all. He steps away from you and your gaze falls on Levi. His face contoured in pain and confusion. But I had killed me? Indeed. Then. What? How? You look around. Your body still in pain as you're trying to figure out what was happening. Kai. What is going on? Oh well. Kai sighs dramatically and walks to a corner, dragging a chair from there to the center of the room. Right in front of you and Levi, and sits on it, crossing his leg over the other. Why are you doing this, Kai? Is someone making you do this? Shut the hell up, Levi. You snap at him. What did you say to me? Don't you see? He's not your fucking comrade. Ex-comrade or whatever. Okay. Come on, you don't have to fight over me. You snap your head towards Kai. I don't know how this is possible. But I'm going to kill you. Again. And this time I'll make sure you stay dead. Oh, calm down, YN. You did kill me the last time. What the fuck is going on? Levi says as he jerks his hands that are restrained. Oh, Levi. Kai says, shaking his head while laughing. You were never the one with a big brain. You're only good at taking orders like a dog. But I can't really blame you this time since you were in the dark from the beginning. Well then, fucking enlighten me. Kai lets out a chuckle and scoots forward on his seat facing Levi. Well, you see. Don't. You interrupt. Kai stops and looks over at you, grinning. Trying to protect him, I see. Protect me? TCH, what the hell? You glare at Kai. Although a part of you knows that the truth is going to come out one way or another. Kai sighs and looks between you and Levi before speaking. Well, out of respect for my captain, I'll give you two choices. Either you tell him the whole truth or I will. You're taken aback by the sudden change in Kai's tone and you open your mouth to speak. Fine, just kidding. Even you don't know the whole story to tell him, YN. Kai says, laughing, and turns back to Levi. Well, you see. I was the one who killed your baby sister Ella. You close your eyes and sigh, trying to hold in all your emotions and pain at bay. Had we known that our experiments would work with Ackerman blood too, just a few hours before I killed her, she would have still been alive. Capital I. You fucking bastard. Levi tries to pounce on him but is held back by the restraints. Kai just laughs as Levi struggles against the restraints. Capital I. I'm going to kill you. No can do. Levi snaps his head towards you. You knew. You knew. You knew it was him who killed my sister and you didn't even bother telling me. How many times did I try talking to you? You blew me off every single time. You think I give a fuck? You flinch a little at his harsh tone. Come on Levi, don't make me kick you again. Be polite to my killer. No. You shut up, you fucking traitor. Without giving me a chance to tell you the whole story. Aren't you curious how YN knew Ella or why she killed me? Huh, Levi. Both of you fall silent and Kai just laughs. He gets up and walks over to you, starting to walk circles around you. The silence was all the response Kai needed and he stood behind you. Levi kept glancing between you and Kai. You see YN here? Kai pulls out a knife, lightly dragging the tip of the knife over your skin. YN's a detective of sorts. Levi looks at you and for the first time you don't see hate in his eyes for you. Need I say that YN and Ella worked together? If it wasn't for YN she wouldn't have made it out alive to get to the hospital. I just finished what Ella had started by killing her. And it's funny because we thought YN died while trying to save Ella and so her superior never signed in YN's name, so we had no way of knowing that YN had managed to survive. But I guess fate had other plans for YN. And let's not forget how YN joined the scouts to save your ass from the likes of me. Well, the other Ackerman and Historia too. But still. Shame. Capital I. Save me? Us? Why else do you think she showed up for the mission against your orders? Levi opens and closes his mouth, not knowing what to say as he processes everything. And you know what the best part is, YN? The fact that Levi hated your guts even after everything you've done. Oddly enough, it makes me happy. At his words, Levi's head snaps to look up at you. His eyes filled with remorse and shame. You look away, avoiding to look at him directly in the eye. How did you know that? Kai just laughs, ignoring Levi. Keeping his attention on tormenting you and Levi. Come on YN, you don't have to feel guilty over Ella's death. She got what she deserved for following us. So will you though. Keep her name out of your filthy mouth, Kai. You say. More like threaten him. TSK, don't interrupt me. Especially with that tone. Fuck off. Kai growls and backhands your face hard enough to bust your lip open. I don't like repeating myself. Kai yells. He takes a step back, massaging his temples. You scoff. His outburst barely phasing or scaring you. You can't help but look over at Levi again and catch him staring at you. Anyway. Moving on. Before all that, we had some intel that someone from the royal bloodline was in the scouts. Hence we had one of our people join in to filter out who that person was. And just after a few hours of killing Ella, we learned that not only the royal blood works, but so does the Ackerman blood. Luckily her brother was a part of the scouts too. That's when I joined in and made sure that I ended up in your squad, Levi. Kai says, grinning. There's a mole in the scout regiment. Oh, I'm getting there. Patience, honey. And oh my. My luck was in my favor because soon enough Rod Rice himself revealed who his bastard kid was. You're going to pay for everything you've done, Kai. Oh honey, you wish. But Levi. I gotta say, you're one lucky moron. The night I was going to set my plan in motion to kidnap you, Mikasa Ackerman and Historia Rice, was the night when YN here killed me. Kai says, and this time he grabs a fistful of your hair, yanking your head backward, slashing at your arm. With these hands. He says angrily. You wince as his blade pierces your skin and blood starts dripping down your arm. He proceeds to press the blade up to your neck. Leave her. Please, you want me? I'm here. Kai laughs in response. This is getting pitiful to watch. You scoff. You know what's pitiful? Your attempts at trying to seem intimidating. All you are is a clown. Or better yet, a cowardice who is nothing but a lapdog for whoever is in charge. You say, mocking him and letting out a laugh. Oh wait, never mind, I don't want to insult dogs by comparing them with the likes of someone like you. Oh come on, no need to be rude, no. I still don't get it. I watched you die. I stayed by your body for hours after you died. You felt bad for Levi at this point. He cared so much for his comrades. It has something to do with your experiments, doesn't it? Kai just nods, smiling. The mole I mentioned earlier. He looks at Levi, grinning. That mole gave me the serum. I don't know why he thought it was smart to give it to someone who was dead, but we didn't know it would fucking revive me. Kai starts laughing manically again as he lets go of your hair. Who is it? Kai continues to laugh. He didn't even seem to have heard you. YN. You hear his voice barely above a whisper. You look over at him. His head hung low and you see him shaking. I am so sorry, YN. I just saw you kill Kai that night. And then when I realized that you had joined the scouts and you were in my team, I just hated you. Ha! How pathetic. Now's not the time to have a heart-to-heart, Levi. You say, although his words did hurt you, and him apologizing right now. You didn't know how to feel. But his actions were completely justified, right? You push your thoughts aside and look up at Kai. I still don't understand why you need Ackerman blood or the royal blood. Weren't your serums confined to using someone's spinal fluid from your gang? Kai looks at you, grinning. Aren't you a smart one? Well, you see. Boss was trying to come up with a serum which would give any one of us the ability to become a Titan shifter without having to consume any other Titan shifter. Kai says as he moves and stands in front of you and Levi, crossing his arms over his chest, smiling. What? Just then you hear the heavy locks to the door unlock and you see the silhouette of two people walk in. I see you finally managed to capture these two rats. Although you failed to capture Mikasa Ackerman and Historia Rice. You hear a deep voice say. But I suppose something is than nothing. The second voice was that of a woman. The two blonde people walk further into the room, stepping in your view. You glare up at them, your mind full of hate for these two strangers who were probably responsible for destroying so many lives for their experiments. Your mind was clogged with so many questions. It's almost as if the blonde man could read your mind and he steps in front of you. You can ask whatever you want, YN. We have no reason to hide it from you anymore. Considering you'd be dead soon anyway. He says, pushing his glasses up the bridge of his nose while smirking. Why do you need Ackerman and royal blood? Well, to put it simply, their blood seems to contain a special type of protein that has the ability to break down and build up again with no effort. And the serum that revived Kai. Oh, we were still in the testing phase, but it worked marvelously, as you can see. Did you know the serum could do that? The blonde man smirks and turns to face Levi. Not really. That was a surprise to me too, but we're looking at something big. Making dead clowns walk. That your big plan? You could swear you saw Levi grin. Almost smile at your remark. TSK, you don't get it. We're going to be gods with that power. Gods. Eliminate all of the sewer rats like yourself, YN. The blonde woman chimed in. Her smile almost seeming so innocent. We'll rule the world with this formula. Especially combined with the one that would make anyone a Titan shifter. Now don't get carried away, Kai. Sorry, boss. You look over at Levi. Both of you seeming to understand the depth of the situation and the fact that you have to stop them no matter what. Even if it costs you your lives. Even you didn't know that this was the kind of thing stirring up and you've been keeping an eye on them for years, no. Who is the mole? Levi spoke after seemed like a decade. Oh, you're still on that. Kai laughs and looks over at the woman as if asking for permission, and she just gives him a curt no. The blonde man walks back and stands beside the woman, grinning. You mind coming in for a while? Kai shouts. The heavy locks unlock once again and the door swings open slowly. If you weren't in this situation, you would have appreciated all the dramatics. A tall figure steps in with smile on their face. You and Levi gape at the person in shock. You. Who do you guys think the mole is? Comment down below. And I am so sorry for the late update. My exams are turning out to be even more difficult than I had anticipated. I'm just trying to get myself an engineering degree. Hello, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and comment on my video and subscribe to my channel. If you're interested in reading NSFW fanfics, then please check out my Wattpad account at Captain Shorty's Ho. See you soon, loves.